In this video, I'm going to talk about 10 reasons why Finnish people visit Estonia. And for myself, I've also visited Estonia basically every other year, so like once in 2 years. And it's one of those places that you don't need so much planning. And basically, because of its proximity, so you have access, especially in Finland, the railway network is very diverse, I can say, and you can access to Helsinki port via train, or you can use a bus, or actually you can drive. And in this case, we were using a train, and we were privileged enough to use the extra class. And in the extra class of the train, you have like so much space. There are very few people there, and once you get to the port, of course, you go to the ship or the cruise ship that you already booked. So you have to book all this in advance, otherwise you don't get a space on the boat or on the ship. So like I was saying, Estonia is very near or accessible from Finland, that is the Helsinki port, and it gives you all year round chance to visit Estonia. And as you can see, we were visiting this in the last autumn, and in autumn it was still actually summer months, I can see. And early morning, as you can see, as the sun was rising. And for the day trips, you start very early in the morning and you come back in the evening. So it's like I think it was around 16 hours trip, so including the waiting in the port and going around in Estonia and back. So you get to see very beautiful views, especially when it's a sunny day. And that's our boat leaving the harbor. It's really beautiful to see from the upper dock. You can see exactly how the boat is moving. And one of the reasons why most Finnish people visit Estonia is because of its, first of all, affordability. It's so cheap and you don't need so much planning. In fact, if you have like a free weekend, you can easily squeeze in a trip to Estonia. So you don't need so much planning. And in terms of pricing, it's very affordable. So whether you're doing a day trip or a weekend getaway, it's very affordable. That is if you compare with weekend getaways in Finland. And another thing is the cultural similarities. Finland and Estonia share linguistic and historical ties, making Estonia culture interesting and familiar to Finns. And something else is that it's very safe to move around in Estonia. So you don't need to worry about your bags, you don't need to worry about someone or walking around in the streets, or that's during the day and also during the evening. Of course, during summer we have longer sunlight. So but basically, even if it's dark, there are lights and it's very safe. So you're not afraid of someone coming and stealing from you or stabbing you, or basically, compared to other countries, it's very safe. And you can enjoy, you actually don't need to rent a car while you're there. So you can access all the attraction places by walking. So you don't have to use a train or bus or rent a car. Just walk around the city, and it's really refreshing just to walk around and see what the city has to offer. And there are many historical landmarks such as castles, museums. We have the churches. So we were able to see some of the castles and the churches, especially the famous cathedral. I think it's coming up in this video. And the food in Estonia, they have like a city square, I can call it, or a market square, where there are like many food joints, so you can choose where to eat from. And it's really refreshing to just sit outside and see and watch as the city unfolds. And they have actually done a lot of beautification. It's very beautiful, just with the flowers. That's one of the churches you can see behind there. So they have a lot of beautification of they have actually beautified the city, so it's more interesting to just sit in the city square or the market square as you sip your summer drink or eat your favorite meal. It was quite nice just to be there. So we had a chance to visit other places, and like Estonia is known for its affordable shopping. It's actually one of the shopping destinations, and their prices are cheaper compared to that of Finland. So whether you're going to buy your cosmetics or to refill your drinks cabinet, the prices are, as compared to the Finnish prices, they are cheaper. So that's the cathedral. We were able to go around it. We didn't go inside, but it's one of those places that I have to visit every time I go to Estonia. And we discovered this garden which has a telescope, and we were able to just look around and see the city from that garden. It was really nice to see that. And you can see that garden is actually on a raised spot, so you can see the rest of the city from above, kind of. And even though it was in autumn, you can see that the green colors of summer were still there. So it's kind of, they have a longer summer than in Finland. And from this spot you can see many attraction sites. There's a TV tower behind there, far away. You are not able to visit, but you could see from there. And it was time to come back, and we were able to experience the magic of sunset. It was so beautiful to sit by the window and just watch as the sunset unfolds. So like I said, Estonia is one of my favorite places to visit, whether it's in summer, whether it's in autumn, or whether it's in winter.